So it feels like it's been a little bit slow with the gaming news as of late, but we are back with some more of it here on the channel. If you guys do enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like, really helps the channel. Subscribe for more if you guys want to. We do a variety of gaming content here on the channel, talk about the games and play the games. You can also check out any kind of relevant links down in the description below. Social media feed, we got, of course, we have Nintendo channel, different things like that. We stream other places as well. We got a bunch of stuff going on. You can check it all down below. I'm not going to waste your time with that, but what we're going to go into is a few different things. We're going to start off talking about a bunch of different games that are going to be coming to PC. Pretty big games. There's a Final Fantasy game, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. We got also Horizons news regarding PC. A few different tidbits. I think we're going to go back to back with those ones and just kind of get straight into it. Like I said, we got a few different things to talk about here in this video. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. So let's go ahead and throw it up on screen. Start off with Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. This is coming from Gematsu. I don't know how to say it. Publisher Square Enix and developer Applebot will release a PC Steam version of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. The companies have announced. So they said that the PC version is currently in development and will share data with the mobile version. Very interesting on that. On that note, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis first launched on iOS via App Store and Android via Google Play on September 7th, which was just recently. So that's going to be coming very shortly. We also have a couple other things. We have Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition, which got announced by PlayStation, and that's going to be launching on PS5 October 6th. And then they also announced at the very end that they're coming out with a PC version in early 2024. Now, they didn't actually say when exactly excuse me, that's going to be coming out, but they just said early 2024. You can wish list it now on Steam or on the Epic Game Store. It's going to be coming to both platforms on PC. And again, early 2024, maybe February. I don't know. And of course, the complete edition is going to include a bunch of stuff. It's going to cost $60 USD. It's going to have obviously the base game, Burning Shores DLC, digital soundtrack, digital art book, Horizon Zero Dawn Volume 1, the Sun Hawk digital comic book. A bunch of in-game items like special pose, face paint, different things like that. Items to be unlocked, in your story progression. Such as a special outfit and sling, resource pack, and excuse me, different things like that. So that's that. And then we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. That's going to be coming over to Steam as well. They didn't say Epic Games, so I think it's just going to be Steam. It's really interesting that they just randomly announced this one, by the way. I want to talk about this for a quick second, but look, you can see it up on screen. This is epic, they said. Drop in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 plus 2 on Steam. October 3rd, add it to your wish list. So it's coming out next week already. So they just announced it next week. It's going to be coming out on Steam. I think it's great. It's going to get the game to more platforms. But very, very interesting to say the very least that they're just announcing this out of nowhere. Like, hey, let's just bring Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 over to Steam out of nowhere. After, just kind of silence. I mean, obviously we know that Vicarious Visions basically got, I don't know if absolved is the right word, into Activision. They put them on some other stuff. I think they were like on Diablo or whatever, which kind of disappointed me because I was hoping we were going to get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 plus 4 remade as well, and then hopefully Underground 1 and 2, and then American Wasteland. Like, I would have loved at least all those games minimum to get, remade. I would like to see also Proving Grounds and Project 8. I think those were fun games as well, but at least up to American Wasteland. Like, those were like all those games, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 through American Wasteland were like prime. So I would really hope that maybe this is some kind of a comeback. Maybe Activision is getting some of their devs to work on Tony Hawk stuff. It'd be nice because honestly, man, a lot of people loved 1 plus 2. A lot of you guys actually subscribed to my channel here from a lot of the content that I produced from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2. I had a lot of different videos, guides, and tutorials, and there's so many different things. I had a blast making those. And then there was the whole PlayStation tournament that they had, where they were giving away different prizes and stuff. I ended up actually placing, I think it was like 4th place, I think it was 3rd or 4th place, and I ended up getting a signed PlayStation skate deck by Tony Hawk himself, which is really cool. So again, there was so much hype around Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2, and then it just kind of dissipated because Activision was like, well, let's just put all of our devs from Vicarious Visions onto some of our bigger titles. It's like, look, man, some of these smaller titles deserve some love too. Okay, 1 plus 2. amazing. I want to see it come back. I want to see more. 2 plus 3, I mean 3 plus 4, and then you know, all that. Dude, so many people. Leave a comment. I know you're probably one of them. All right, leave a comment. Anyways, moving on from that, we can't talk about Tony Hawk all day as much as I would like to. Not the guy, which is what the game is named after, but I meant the game. It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Okay, we can't talk about it all day, even though I'd like to. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, because there's a couple different things interesting to note. Capcom came out saying games are too cheap. All right, they're too cheap. We got to charge more. Throw it up on the screen. You guys take a look. I don't know how to say names, so I'm just gonna, skip the name at the very beginning. Made the comments earlier this year at Tokyo's game show. TGS is sponsored by computer, a bunch of stuff there. Okay, but basically he said, personally, I feel like game prices are too low. That's it. Citing increasing development costs and a need to increase wages. I understand that, but I mean, just a couple things I want to note. Development costs are now about 100 times, 100 times more than they were during the Famicom era. But software prices haven't even gone up to that extent, he explained. There's also a need to raise wages in order to attract talent, seeing as wages are rising in industry as a whole. I think raising unit prices is a healthy business model. Like, I understand what they're getting at, but like, man, I mean, again, you're talking about how everything in life is getting more expensive. You start raising, video game prices too much, and I mean, people aren't going to be able to afford it, okay? Because at the end of the day, if people have to choose between eating and gaming, I know there's some of you out there already typing your comments, I'm going to choose to game instead of eat. I know you're there, okay? I see you, but most people will probably choose to eat, okay? You got to survive. I mean, if you want to continue to game, you got to survive. You got to be alive. So, I mean, look, at the end of the day, they're thinking about, obviously they want to increase to the $70 industry standard price point. And, that gets even more pricier over here in Canada because we get more to like this kind of like $80 to $90 price point. And by the end of the day, in Canada, we're already paying like $100, almost a pop per normally priced video game. So kind of a little bit weird. Also worth noting, that's very weird, is apparently, if you didn't hear, iPhone 15 is going to be able to play, certain games, like Resident Evil 4 is going to be coming there. And they're going to be charging the full, I think it was like the full $60 or whatever for Resident Evil 4 on iPhone. So I mean, I get it's the full game, but it's still a little weird to me that it's still mobile. Anyways, so that's that. Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below, and then we're gonna end it with this. So Sony apparently got hacked. There was a whole ransomware attack thing that went down. If you don't know what that's about, well, don't worry. We're gonna read the entire thing that's coming from IGN. I know I don't like the quote IGN either, but here we are. Sometimes we just don't have a choice in life, okay? We gotta put our big boy pants on and just do what's gotta be done, all right? So this is what it is. I'll throw it on the screen right now, you guys can take a look. So basically, Cybersecurity Connect reported that a ransomware group calling itself Ransom.vc claimed that it has breached Sony Group and threatens to sell stolen data. This is what they said. We have successfully compromised all of Sony's systems. Sorry, I have to kind of do like that, I'm anonymous voice. Anyways, that's what they claimed on both of the clear and dark nets. As reported by Cybersecurity Connect, they said, we won't ransom them. We will sell the data due to Sony not wanting to pay. Data is for sale. I can't do it. But listen, I mean, there's a whole thing over there. You go through all this, right? And it says there's also a file tree of the entire leak, which appears to have less than 6,000 files. So it's I guess it's small relative to all of Sony systems. So I guess it's not huge, thankfully. But here's what Sony says at the very end. In a statement issued to IGN, Sony said, we are currently investigating the situation and we have no further comment at this time. I mean, you can't really expect them to say more than that right now. They have to investigate it. They can't make any kind of premature statements, unfortunately. So, well, unfortunately for us, because we don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I don't know. That's that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, it seems to be like a pretty small ransomware attack. Like I said, 6,000 files or less than, compared to like how many files Sony actually has. Is interesting to say the very least. But I don't think I missed anything, by the way, for the news today. But do let me know what you think of that whole cyber attack, ransomware, whatever, attack with Sony. and everything else that we talked about today, because again, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of games coming to Steam. We've talked a little bit about Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I always jump on the opportunity to talk about that game, okay? I'm a huge fan. I need it. Activision, do it. Make it happen, okay? Or Skelly's gonna come haunt you in your nightmares. I'll make sure he does it. Listen, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. Check out all the links down in the description below. And I think that's it for me. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm always, if you guys have any news that maybe I missed, you could tweet it at me, or you could post in our Discord, or your Discord DM me, or whatever. And I'll take a look, and I'll see, what maybe is maybe worth covering here on the channel sometime. So I'm always, if you guys want to ever send, things my way like that, feel free. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and until the next one, game on. I'll see you guys soon. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.